For your mother, go and see your mama for some. You got me drunk.
Are you a young person in your streets? Are you creative? Are you innovative? My Emo is a campaign to showcase that creativity. My Emo campaign is your window to speak through your art. All you need to join this campaign is take pictures of your Emo or a creative video. It could be dance, drama, art, or any other creative display of your choice. Make a creative video of the emo you love, the emo you don't love, the emo you want to change, the emo you are grateful for. Post on any social media platform with the hashtag MyEmo. Tag Whisper to Humanity on Facebook, Whisper to Humanity on Instagram at Whisper_2_Humanity, on Twitter, Whisper Equality, and LinkedIn, Whisper to Humanity. If you choose to remain anonymous, send your videos to us at myemo@whispertohumanity.com or to the WhatsApp number 0815-401-4746. Be a part of the My Emo campaign brought to you by Whisper to Humanity. Are you a young person in Imo State? Are you creative? Are you innovative? My Emo is a campaign to showcase that creativity. My Emo campaign is your window to speak through your art. All you need to join this campaign is take pictures of your emo or a creative video. It could be dance, drama, art, or any other creative display of your choice. Make a creative video of the emo you love, the emo you don't love, the emo you want to change, the emo you are grateful for. Post on any social media platform with the hashtag MyEmo. Tag Whisper to Humanity on Facebook, Whisper to Humanity on Instagram at Whisper_2_Humanity, on Twitter, Whisper Equality, and LinkedIn, Whisper to Humanity. If you choose to remain anonymous, send your videos to us at myemo@whispertohumanity.com.
Hello, a very good afternoon, and welcome to another edition of your amazing program. All right, wherever you're listening from, I hope that you've been having an amazing time listening to radio. And this is welcoming you to another eye-opening edition of Sabi, You're Right, brought to you by Whisper to Humanity. It's Thursday, the 10th day of November 2022, and studio time check is just 36 minutes gone past the hour 1. My name is Eve, a hugely exciting one on radio. I did inform you, that was our previous edition, that we began the tax evasion or tax injustice issues bordering our taxation system and all of that. So we told you that throughout this month of November, we'll be talking or looking at the injustices in our taxation system. And if you've been following, we broke down the whole big grammar about taxes and why you're meant to pay tax, why you're meant to follow up on your tax, and why the government should do what is needful with the money they are collecting from us. All right. So today on the show, we will be looking at what happens when you don't pay your tax and what should happen to the system, talking about the government when they don't use the funds that they've collected, to do the needful. All right, so these and many more will be on the show today. Stay right here, don't go anywhere.
Are you a young person in your streets? Are you creative? Are you innovative? My Emo is a campaign to showcase that creativity. My Emo campaign is your window to speak through your art. All you need to join this campaign is take pictures of your emo or a creative video. It could be dance, drama, art, or any other creative display of your choice. Make a creative video of the emo you love, the emo you don't love, the emo you want to change, the emo you are grateful for. Post on any social media platform with the hashtag MyEmo. Tag Whisper to Humanity.
FM, and this program is brought to you by Whisper to Humanity. And of course, we are looking at your taxation system today. We're looking at the injustice in our tax system. We will look at the various tax offenses, and let's take it up from there. I'm meant to be joined by a guest. Hopefully, he gets here soon enough. All right, so let's talk about tax. We told you last week that this is the percentage or the amount of money you pay when you buy stuff or deducted from certain money that you put out there that are meant to be used to make the living of a given country, a given state very comfortable. Talking about public facilities, down to the hospitals, the schools, and the marketplaces, and all of that. Very, very comfortable for you. All right. So this is the money deducted, and it goes to government. Government is meant to put it back into society to make society a better place for you and I. This term used in the taxation system is called tax avoidance and also tax evasion. These are forms of tax non-compliance. Okay, so we're just these two and just enlighten you, make you understand. So that you don't fall prey to this one, yeah? The distinction between both terms lies in the legality and the illegality of tax evasion. Now, tax avoidance is a reduction of taxation income or tax owed through legal means. Now, the taxable individual or entity structures his business and affairs in a way that you exclude the person from paying the full amount of tax due. All right. Now, when we talk about tax evasion, it is an unlawful means of canceling taxable income from the tax authorities. All right. When you go to remit your tax, you remove some. You know how you minus, some things, some amount from normal money that you're supposed to pay or normal tax that you're supposed to. Tax evasion means you just don't pay that, you avoid paying that, not through legal means, but you do that fraudulently. All right. So the duty to pay tax has been in existence from time immemorial. In fact, it is as important as any government, and it is as important as man breathing in air. The way you breathe in air is the way we're supposed to pay tax. All right. And this is why tax has been defined as a very important burden laid upon individuals or property to expenditure. All right. So let's narrow down on tax avoidance now. Now, tax avoidance is not illegal. Listen, tax avoidance is not illegal. It is often done by witty taxable persons or entities who minimizes taxable incomes. This is by taking advantage of the loopholes in the tax laws. It is a lawful means of altering a person's taxable income in order to reduce amount of tax owed. Now, so this is not illegal. It's more like using the law to get what you want. Do you understand? So it is something that is provided for you that you can use to reduce the amount of tax that you pay. Now, this is achieved by claiming tax deductions and credits. So it is something you put forward legally, and then you get a reduction in the amount of tax that you pay, or you get more like a credit in the amount of tax that you pay. All right. So tax avoidance involves sound financial planning techniques that will eventually lead to maximum exemption from tax. Let's check out some example. Your capital gain tax, it has been defined as a lawful trick, yeah, not trick, but yeah, it's lawful towards the circumvention of tax payment. Tax avoidance is not illegal. It is something that you can just use to reduce your the amount of tax that you pay. All right. Example of that also tax includes submitting claims for the expenses in earning the income, thereby reducing the income to be taxed. All right. Another way is increasing the number of one's children. but you must have the number of children you're increasing to. Okay, so if maybe when you started paying tax, you had so amount of children, the years has gone by and your children are numbered up to 10 or 15 or 20. You can put that forward and enjoy tax reduction. Another is seeking professional advice. So you need a legal advisor. You need probably someone from the revenue tax system to help you out with your taxation issues, and thereby you can get a reduction in the amount of tax you're paying. You're still listening to Sabi, you're right, and we're talking taxation right here in the system. Don't go anywhere.
Are you a young person in Imo State? Are you creative? Are you innovative? My Imo is the campaign to showcase that creativity. My Imo campaign is your window to speak through your art. All you need to join this campaign is take pictures of your Imo or a creative video. It could be dance, drama, art, or any other creative display of your choice. Make a creative video of the Imo you love, the Imo you don't love, the Imo you want to change, the Imo you are grateful for. Post on any social media platform with the hashtag MyImo. Tag Whisper to Humanity on Facebook, Whisper to Humanity on Instagram at whisper_to_humanity.
FM. You too can be part of the show. In case you're having tax issues, you're having tax challenges, and they can't disturb you for your shop, they can't disturb you for market. How will be? You can also be part of the show. Call in. Let's know what's bugging you with that taxation system. All right, the number to call is 0811 Again, 0811 All right, you can call, be part of the show. Let us know. See, be you for this tax matter where we be talk today. Okay, so I started off talking about taxation, and we just talked about the avoidance of you paying the huge amount of money you're supposed to pay through the law. That is using the law to also get what you want. All right, so but let's look at tax evasion now. Now, this is the deliberate refusal to pay. Deliberate, as in person no say is supposed to pay in tax, but he deliberately refuse to pay tax, or you underpay tax. So you're supposed to pay, for example, let's just say 100K, you not pay at all. You don't you don't pay anything, or as 100K we supposed to pay, you can't reduce can't pay 20K. As in, no be say you use law take work amount no be say you go court go work amount. On your own, you just decided, to underpay your tax. Now, tax evasion has been interpreted to mean an illegal practice where a person, organization, or corporation deliberately evades paying their authentic tax liability. All right. So, tax evasion can alternatively be described as a willful practice of not declaring full taxable income in order to pay tax as a reduced rate. Now, of course, one person can own several businesses. Person can, have a conglomerate. You're doing a probably fuel station, you have um, a business center, a kiosk or something. You have a market space where you sell whatever. You also do some sort of business, So for paying tax, one can decide to say, okay, I'll only be paying tax for my fuel station, nothing concern tax with my space in the market and this other business I'm doing. For citizens and individuals, corporation business centers and all that, it is so wrong. Taxation is you're supposed to declare, all your businesses and be able to meet up with the tax payment due to you or to the government, as the case may be. So this is one of the problems plaguing the economy in Nigeria, talking about development and all of that. Because to be honest with you, I once heard somebody. So we had a program and I invited somebody from Lagos, to speak, and the person was talking about a particular musician, and he said that this particular musician is the only musician in that particular genre of music that pays tax. And the thing wowed me because I never really thought about musicians paying tax and all of that. I was like, what? Said, in fact, this particular person doesn't even wait for, them, for the revenue team to come and ask for the tax. He calls them once, the tax is due and say, please for so take, and I wish we all, but I know you'll be saying the one who we don't pay how far, But until your obedience is complete, let's do our part and the fair ground to fight, for our rights. Government today, we're not just talking, the um, inland revenue team today. We're talking you as an individual, you as a citizen of Nigeria, you as a citizen, not just the country, but how are you paying your tax? What is your taxation system like? Are you remitting your taxable properties? Are you paying your tax? Are you meeting up? Is it priority to you, or is something you do once in a while and something you don't even do at all? So we're talking tax evasion, and we say if you intentionally misrepresent your true financial status to the tax authorities so as to reduce your tax liability, then it is wrong. All right. We'll be looking at some examples of tax evasion. All right, includes false declaration of income, profits, or gains that is actually earned. I wouldn't want to say a lot of people are guilty, but that's what it seemed like. I make 100K. Why am I always stuck on 100K? I make I make 20 million, and when it's time to declare how much I made up my profit and all of that, I try to reduce it so I don't pay much tax. How many of you are in this table? I'm checking it right now. Don't you think it's time we do the right thing by, declaring the total amount of income or gain actually earned? So it's important for you to do so. It's important for us to do so if we must see and fight the system to make sure that they're also doing the right thing. From our ends, we should also do the right thing. Another is a deduction in one's what one is entitled to. So deduction one is entitled to. So this was entitled to this thing, but you reduce as in reduce, not tabria, until the tax on it is just something really really minute or something small. That's different from what we talked about earlier. Okay, so do not evade tax. Don't evade that. In fact, I know in advanced countries like abroad and all that, it's very serious offense. It can ruin one's career, it can ruin one's business completely, it can bring one down, absolutely. All right. So we also have a failure to failure to render tax returns to relevant tax authorities. So this one has become very imperative that tax authorities go around and say, pay your tax or else, pay your tax or else. If we as lawful citizens, do it as it when due, we will not have authorities going around and chasing us. And I know, to be honest with you, it's not like we don't feel the pain of you working and having to work all day all night and making small money. But I would always say, until your obedience is complete, do your own part. When then can hold whoever is hold the government accountable for the things that we have not seen done as expected. Now, the absence of compensation from the government is one of the reasons why a lot of people get taxed. The compensation from government, compensation from the power, the body that be. Now, to an average Nigerian, the term tax brings to mind. There is the memory of him forced into, deducting a certain percentage from his very small income to give an under serving country. But what a lot of times I think that people want to do it, but they ask themselves, how much money am I making that I'll be able to feed my family, still put more, when you make profit, you also reinvest in my business and expand it, and also pay tax. So I think these are some of the challenges that most people are having, and that's the reason why they either evade tax or what. But however it is not right. All right. However it is not right. So you're out there, you want to be part of the show, you can call 0811 288 7887, and let us know where it bothers you the most. Is it that you're making small money and you're not able to remit your tax, or do you think the money you are remitting, you're not seeing anything useful that is being done with it, where it pin you? All right, this is still Sabi, you're right, on Heritage 88.7 FM. Don't go anywhere.
Whisper to Humanity is a youth-led feminist organization. It's led by young people for young people. It's basically about feminism. It's basically about human rights.
You get right. Wetin be alright? Join the Whispers Sabi alright. Make we talk everything we concern human rights, security, oppression, and injustice. The Whispers Sabi alright is brought to you by Whisper to Humanity, sponsored by Action Aid Tech for Democracy Project. For inquiries, call or WhatsApp 0815 401 4746. The Whispers Sabi you're right.
Are you a young person in Imo State? Are you creative? Are you innovative? My Imo is the campaign to showcase that creativity. My Imo campaign is your window to speak through your art. All you need to join this campaign is take pictures of your Imo or a creative video. It could be dance, drama, art, or any other creative display of your choice. Make a creative video of the Imo you love, the Imo you don't love, the Imo you want to change, the Imo you are grateful for. Post on any social media platform with the hashtag MyImo. Tag Whisper to Humanity on Facebook, Whisper to Humanity on Instagram at Whisper_2_Humanity, on Twitter, Whisper Equality, and LinkedIn, Whisper to Humanity. If you choose to remain anonymous, send your videos to us at myemo@whispertohumanity.com or to the WhatsApp number 0815 401 4746. Be a part of the My Emo campaign brought to you by Whisper to Humanity. Are you a young person in Imo State? Are you creative? Are you innovative? My Emo is the campaign to showcase that creativity. My Emo campaign is your window to speak through your art. All you need to join this campaign is take pictures of your Imo or a creative video. It could be dance, drama, art, or any other creative display of your choice. Make a creative video of the Imo you love, the Imo you don't love, the Imo you want to change, the Imo you are grateful for. Post on any social media platform with the hashtag MyImo. Tag Whisper to Humanity on Facebook, Whisper to Humanity on Instagram at Whisper_2_Humanity, on Twitter, Whisper Equality, and LinkedIn, Whisper to Humanity. If you choose to remain anonymous, send your videos to us at myemo@whispertohumanity.com or to the WhatsApp number 0815 401 4746. Be a part of the My Emo campaign brought to you by Whisper to Humanity.
The Whispers. The Whispers. The whispers.
Are you a young person in Imo State? Are you creative? Are you innovative? My Imo is the campaign to showcase that creativity. My Imo campaign is your window to speak through your art. All you need to join this campaign is take pictures of your Imo or a creative video. It could be dance, drama, art, or any other creative display of your choice. Make a creative video of the Imo you love, the Imo you don't love, the Imo you want to change, the Imo you are grateful for. Post on any social media platform with the hashtag MyImo. Tag Whisper to Humanity on Facebook, Whisper to Humanity on Instagram at whisper_2_humanity, on Twitter, Whisper Equality, and LinkedIn, Whisper to Humanity. If you choose to remain anonymous, send your videos to us at myemo@whispertohumanity.com or to the WhatsApp number 0815-401-4746. Be a part of the My Emo campaign brought to you by Whisper to Humanity. Are you a young person in Imo State? Are you creative? Are you innovative? My Emo is the campaign to showcase that creativity. My Emo campaign is your window to speak through your art. All you need to join this campaign is take pictures of your Imo or a creative video. It could be dance, drama, art, or any other creative display of your choice. Make a creative video of the Imo you love, the Imo you don't love, the Imo you want to change, the Imo you are grateful for. Post on any social media platform with the hashtag MyImo. Tag Whisper to Humanity on Facebook, Whisper to Humanity on Instagram at Whisper_2_humanity, on Twitter, Whisper Equality, and LinkedIn, Whisper to Humanity. If you choose to remain anonymous, send your videos to us at myemo@whispertohumanity.com or to the WhatsApp number 0815-401-4746. Be a part of the My Emo campaign brought to you by Whisper to Humanity. Are you a young person in Imo State? Are you creative? Are you
The whispers. Whispers. We want to change the narrative. Whispers. Change the narrative, and we want you to be involved. Whispers. We want to change the narrative. Change the narrative. It's another unusual banger on your radio. Whisper to Humanity is bringing another unusual to you. We are bringing the Whispers Empowered. If you've been listening to us on radio, we're excited to keep having you. It's September, people. And guess what? From September 2022, every month on the first week, we are bringing an audio drama. When last did you hear an audio drama? When last did you imagine an audio drama? Join us every first week of the month as we have exciting audio dramas for you. And don't forget, even weekend the month, every Saturday, it's Whisper and you have a date with us 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. on Boss Radio 98.9 FM. And if you are not in a worry, you can stream live. Don't forget, audio drama every first week. Come on! Whispers Empowered every Saturday. It's another unusual banger on your radio. Whisper to Humanity is bringing another unusual.
states? Are you creative? Are you innovative? My Emo is a campaign to showcase that creativity. My Emo campaign is your window to speak through your art. All you need to join this campaign is take pictures of your emo or a creative video. It could be dance, drama, art, or any other creative display of your choice. Make a creative video of the emo you love, the emo you don't love, the emo you want to change, the emo you are grateful for. Post on any social media platform with the hashtag MyEmo. Tag Whisper to Humanity on Facebook, Whisper to Humanity on Instagram at whisper_2_humanity, on Twitter Whisper Equality, and LinkedIn Whisper to Humanity. If you choose to remain anonymous, send your videos to us at myemo@whispertohumanity.com or to the WhatsApp number 0815-401-4746. Be a part of my emo campaign brought to you by Whisper to Humanity. Are you a young person?
Everyone is doing well, even yeah, we started talking about your tax. Yeah. And for me, of course, you heard that promo here concerning the My Emo project. Yes, Whisper to Humanity is giving you the opportunity to be part of the progress of your emo state, be part of the, rebuilding the emo state, right? So, all you have to do is get your phones and take a photo or video of the part of anything about emo state that you love, be it businesses, hospitals, anything about your emo that you love. You can take a photo or do a video and send it to us. And if there are things that are really bothering you, like you don't like them, like you want to see them change like yesterday, they have been so much, a problem to you or to citizens in Imo State, and you really want to see that change, then you can also take a photo and do a video and send to our email, which is my email at whispers2humanity.com. All right, my email at whispers2humanity.com. All right, remember to use the hashtag my email, and you can follow on all social media platforms. Of course, if you go on our Instagram, you see some of the photos that have been sent so far. Amazing, amazing, especially with the flood thing going on around, most areas, Utah area and the rest of them. They're all on our social media. So you can follow us on Facebook at Whisper Equality, Whisper to Humanity, rather. That Whisper to Equality is on Twitter, okay? Whisper Equality on Twitter. On Facebook is Whisper to Humanity. And on Instagram is at Whisper_2_humanity. All right. So start taking your photos and also send us, the video, send us the photo, let us know what you want to change about your emo or what you love about your emo. All right. So let's continue right here on the show. We're looking at the taxation system, and we said there obviously injustice in our taxation system, the consequences and penalties of avoiding your tax evasion. All right, so we've been looking at that, and you too can be part of the show. You want to contribute, you want to say a thing or two, or there are things going on around you that you don't like about our system, and you can call 0811 288 7887. Again, 0811 288 7887. Now, we talked about tax avoidance and tax evasion. This avoidance and evasion are detrimental to the growth and development of any economy. That's the truth. But fortunately, in 2020, there was this new Finance Act that was sealed, and this kind of, try to cover the loophole in our taxation system, the loophole that dubious taxpayers are likely to take advantage in trying to maximize tax liabilities. Now, the law have been clearly spelled out and are no longer ambiguous, so then you should be careful, especially when you want to defend or you want to insist on certain things. Go check the law, make sure that you are within the confine of the law or so that you don't face consequences at the end of the day. Now, in our taxation system, there is the tax identification number. The tax identification number is a number issued to individuals and organizations to track tax obligations and payment they make to the government. Now, this is providing identification number, and it enables the federal government or the federal inland revenue service track to, you know who and who is paying and who is invading. So, like in advanced countries, yeah, you find people invade tax for very long time. It feels as if first year nobody's talking, second year nobody's talking, third year nobody, and then you want to now, and you see, you keep building your company over the years, you keep building whatever it is you're doing, keep pumping in money, keep expanding, keep spreading. It might get to that point where this is your big break, this is your big blow. As we say it, you won't blow, you know, authorities will come for you. So a lot of times it's very dangerous to hush and hold on till authorities come for you. It won't be for tax evasion. You want to retrace your steps and see where you can start from. All right. So I was talking about TIN, that's TIN, your taxpayers identification number. Now, registration for taxpayers identification number is a legal obligation for everybody. All right, everybody, and you're required to. The fact that you're even required to pay tax in Nigeria demands that you should get your tax identification number, because you'll be identified by that number, and if you run businesses and all of that, as maybe there's an illegal happening around you, with your tax identification number, you'll be able to exempt your company, exempt yourself from all of this. All right. So it's very important for you. At least you know that you kept a clean slate. And with this number now, you can be differentiated from who isn't. Just like we have the name, we have, several numbers differentiating us from others. Like your phone number now, you get to make calls, you get to chat, you get to text. If somebody is insisting that you committed a crime with your phone, it's easy to trace it with your name, or your bank, whatever. It's easy to trace it with your name. All right. So we're talking your tax identification number. It's very, very important. If you're out there, you have not gotten yours, you can go and get yours. Very, very important. It will save you someday. All right. I know someone will say, by the time I get it, oh, they will now know whether I did not pay or I paid. They will not start tracking and following me to know whether I paid or not paid. But which one is better? It's not better you get it and stay off trouble than not get it at all. And then when trouble comes, it catches up with you. All right. So please, very, very important, do that. Now, coming to the side of government, coming to the side of our system. I was hoping that before this program ends, we'll be able to get somebody from our inland revenue to come talk to us. Because there are lots of questions that needs to be asked and all of that. How are these finances remitted to the government, and what are they being used for? What are the evident things we can see with our eyes, not bogus things that we probably don't know if these things are true, or things we can see, especially in here in Imo State, things we can see with our eyes and know, okay, we are paying this thing faithfully, or we remit our tax faithfully, or and this and this and this is what, or are the things that they have been able to use our money to do so far. And don't forget that this money is your own. This money is my own. Whatever we buy, we pay tax. You buy fuel, you pay tax. You pay school fees, you're paying tax. You do business, you pay tax. So this money is coming from us. Somebody will say, my hard-earned money. Yes, it's your hard-earned money. So the way it be like saying I hard-earned money, now the same way we're supposed to follow to make sure, say, these things, the money that they collect from us, they use it judiciously. Now, the thing is, if you don't pay tax, what can happen to you if you don't pay your tax? If you keep evading tax, if you keep running away from tax, if you keep saying tax is not my own, no, not to consign me and tax. After the money they collect, what you use and do, I no go pay again. If you keep doing that, you risk the possibility of serving jail terms. Yes, in Nigeria, you risk the possibility of being taken to court, and if found guilty, of course, you'll be sentenced to, prison. As you go day cell, they will put you for prison, they will put you for jail, because you pay tax. Tax is a serious matter. It's a very, very serious matter. Yes, we're talking the injustices in the taxation system. But of course, from our own end, when we do our part, it's easier to hold down government and say, government, I don't pay tax from this year to this year. Or since I did this, and how far have the government gone in making sure that we have comfortable structure in our system? Talking about hospitals, talking about schools. We had teachers from a public school visit us the other time on the show, and he was talking about the sorry state of our government schools, in public schools in Imo State. Very, very sorry state. And I've been involved in teachers to some of the schools, because some of the teachers are old salaries. They're not being paid. Though tax are being collected in the states, but some of these people are not being paid their salary. And so, they can't the class on a Monday or on a Tuesday or Wednesday all through the week. They decide to venture into business, do something else with that time. And so, we visited a particular school that said we've not had a mathematics teacher for how long? For a very long time. So these children keep going to school, but no mathematics teacher. And so we had volunteers who said, okay, I will take these children on this and that and that. So what am I saying in essence? If tax have been collected, they should be used judiciously for the reason they have been collected, especially in our state. We're saying the My Emo project, sending photos, and people are sending very, very disheartening pictures of My Emo. You're wondering, is this Emo stage? I mean, you come into town, someone might crucify me now. You see some of the roads. Some of the roads are okay, like some of the inland roads. This part of inland, where you can straight down. You can actually fly and be whistling, while you're driving. But there's some other areas you go to, you're like, what? Journey that should take 10 minutes. You spend 30 minutes just trying to go through the road. It's disheartening. And these are some of the reasons why people try to evade tax. They say, the ones we've been paying so far, what is the government doing with our money? Why are the roads not being filled? Why do they sand fill the roads? Why do you pour sand, cement it, and then paint it black? And in the next, why can't we do something that is sustainable? Why can't we do something that will last? The last time we had the visit of, I think, a president, who commissioned the Amakohia Road. I applied that road a lot, from warehouse down to Amakohia. Then from there again down to where you have Richards Foundation College, down to Oji flyover. Man, the road was done in how many days? And as we speak, from Oji flyover down to Amakohia flyover, is crazy. The road has gone bad again within how many months? So if a very huge chunk of taxpayers' money was used to work on the road, we're going to come back to tell the taxpayers that, hello, the road did is bad again, in the space of 2-3 months. So we're going to take some more money after 5 months to go and do it again. Why are the contractors working on those roads not held accountable? Why are the people responsible for our system, making sure that it's working, not held accountable? So these are some of the challenges why when people look and you say it's tax, they just don't even want to hear it. Because to be honest with you, if we're enjoying 24 hours power supply, if we're enjoying good roads, if we're enjoying a hospital facility and all of that, you will see how, even without feeding, you see how, excited people are. You see how glowing our faces are, and you see how great it is. We want to pay tax easily without any compulsion, without anybody forcing anybody. It's easier to bring out the money when we see the dividends of why we are paying taxes. So I've told you already that avoiding to pay tax is very risky, because of the injustice in our, it becomes very, very important for us to do our part, because it's easier to say, bring this money. Why haven't you? Will close down this place if you don't bring the money. Your business will stop running if you don't pay your tax. This one will happen if you don't pay your tax. You'll be arrested if you don't pay your tax. And you end up paying your tax, but you are not saying the reason why you are paying your tax. Who is shaking who? Who is fooling who? Who is disturbing who? Who is worrying who is pinching who? And most of these people that pay taxes are small business owners, very small. We talked about the last time on the show, market women. Imagine the women in Ekonwa. Imagine the women in Amakoya market, or is it the new market? After Amakoya, I forgot what to call it. These ones at relief, all pay taxes, and at the end of the day, when it rains, you cannot stay in Amakoya to sell. When it rains, you can't enter what you call this Ekonwa comfortably. Anytime it rains, I always look for boots. I'll tell you, give me boots. Like I wear socks, I wear boots. I'll make sure the boot is up to my knee so that at the end of the day, I will not suffer from, I don't know what they call it, this disease that comes in between your toes, in between your, in between your, yes, athlete foot, or whatever it is. You will not suffer from that, because the place is so messy and you dip your leg in swampy, probably waters that have stayed there for days. Do you understand? That stayed still waters. So it's not like the water is still, and you dip your leg there. By the time you're done from the market, you went to get food for your family to eat. You are buying medicine, you're solving another problem. And so these are some of the challenges bordering us area here in Imo State. And I'm very sure if you press every part of Nigeria, one place or the other is saying the same thing, or saying the same thing. Everybody wants to see that things are working. Everybody wants a place where we children, and some places my children may never go to, because that is not the state you're proud of. That is not the Nigeria you're proud of. Why is the Japa Japa movement so heavy right now? Because things are not working. It feels as though things are not working. That's why, at every given opportunity, people want to leave. People want to go and survive somewhere else. It doesn't matter. Even if I'm packing, let me just go and begin to pack somebody else's physics. Why? Because this energy that I have to pack physics, when I put it to use in my own home, my own country, my own state, I don't see the dividend. All right, so we've been talking taxation and the injustice going on in the system. You can be part of the show. Call in now. Add your mouth to this matter. No, keep quiet, because it affects every one of us. All right, the number again to call is 0811 288 7887. Again, 0811 288 7887. I can take your calls right now. All right, do call back. Sorry about that. Keep your calls on the show. Let's find out what your own take is as the matter is hot today on the show. All right. Somebody say, be careful when you're driving because everybody's angry. Everybody's angry on the road. Well, do I agree with that? I'm not sure. Oh, but yeah, but we have angry drivers, really. If you ask, Wahala, the person never chops his money, or one issue or the other, that they stop am for road to collect money, wasting it. A lot of things going on, So please be careful while you drive. All right, keep your calls coming. I'm waiting to take your call. You try calling in. I don't know what happened, but you can call back right now because I am ready to take your call. Calling on the show and be part of it. So I said it earlier. If you are going to ask for tax reduction and all that, make sure you seek legal counsel, seek legal advice. All right, don't just on your own, so that you don't face the law. Very, very important. because how, as it is right now, the law is ready to come against you as to do with your tax. We have a call on the line. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Welcome to the show. What's your name and where are you calling from, please?
I'm Elder Matthew Okoye, and I'm calling from Omokoma.
All right, Elder Matthew. Wow. I used to call on radio in those days. So good to hear you. Oh, yes, sir.
Is that Lolo?
No, this is eBerry.
I'm
Yes, yes, please. Yes, please. It's been a very long time. Yes.
You're talking about, I'm confused. Is it about taxation reduction or?
No, no, not tax. Injustice. The injustice going on in our tax system. You know how you pay your tax and you don't see the dividends of paying your tax. Hey.
Believe me, it is too much. All the things we do in this country, our neighbor. Let me remind you of one of the stanzas in the First Republic, the independence, what do you call it?
National anthem?
National anthem.
Please go ahead.
Okay. He said that though tribe and tongue may differ, but in brotherhood we stand. That's Nigeria we held our own, their native land. Though tribe and tongue may differ, but in brotherhood we stand. Nigerians all are proud to serve their sovereign motherland. That was the time everybody was very happy to practice our motherland. And these days, nobody is happy to serve his motherland because when you start finish, you don't see the dividend. Look at the actual example. People taught the students, and after when they want to take their pay, they will refuse their pay. So it is something very bad. And when the workers, ministry workers, work finish, coming back to take their pay, they owe them 2, 3, 4 months. They don't get the dividend of what they are suffering from. So that is why everybody wants to be in this country. But our head of state has left us now. So I think it's the right thing for everybody to do. Let me stop here. Thank you.
Elder Matthew, thank you so much for calling. So good to hear your voice again. Okay, bye-bye. Oh, wow. this is interesting. He said the best thing for everybody to do is to leave the country. If we all leave the country, who are we leaving it for, my elder? Who are we leaving it for? Somebody has to be here to speak for our children, to speak for the unborn children of this country, to speak for your funny enough, the Yuka and Japa, how about our mommies and daddies in the village? Would they leave their farm? Would they agree to leave their village? I know one grandma that they want to send her abroad. She has refused. That's our village, the Yangpa. Very important to her. Okay, I'm going to take one last call in 1 minute. You can just, yes, please. Good afternoon, welcome to the show. What's your name and where are you calling from?
I'm Kesley. I'm calling
30 seconds. My time is almost up. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, calling.
To have you. What's the topic of discussion?
Yeah, it is. People are forced to pay it. And we start even seeing the value. We have bad road, we have local government schools, and the government are not using this money for the good of the people. And rather they use money to take care of themselves and fly out and they see the masses crying and they're talking. And hardship in the country. So if for me to advise, if not of it has already been written in the Bible, I would suggest we should stop playing of this stuff and not that it's no longer valuable to us. All right?
Okay. Thank you so much. I feel your pain. Thank you so much for calling in on the show. Apparently, time is you guys called earlier. But I will leave you with this. A tax evader may be charged to court for evading tax. It is a criminal offense in Nigeria, and one can be fined or imprisoned. So tax evasion in Nigeria is punishable under Section 40 of the Federal Inland Revenue Service Act. So please, we don't want to see you in prison. We love you so much here in Whispers with Humanity. We don't want to see you in prison for this tax matter. When we come in next week, we will look at how development has gone so far in our dear Imo State. Thank you so much for joining us on the show. You have been an amazing listener and an amazing co-host as well. All right. I'll be here again next week. Have yourself a lovely week.